Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host, Chris Tysus, and yes, we are here for the review of Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch. Who would have thought that Nintendo would get a very popular game, or the most popular game on the planet at the moment, as it is, June 2018. So we're going to have a little look into it, see what it's like, what it's compared to like PC and all that sort of stuff, I suppose. But it is pretty much the same game as you know from all the other platforms that it's on. So let's have a look at it now. So Fortnite on the Switch, what is it like? Well, let's go through all the basics of what Fortnite actually is for people who have no idea. And I'm sure that there's a lot of Nintendo fans who haven't played this game. So basically, it's a battle royale, last man standing type thing from 100 to 1, or that depends on the different modes, such as solo, which is just by yourself, duos, which is 2, and a squad of 4. Now, there are other different modes that come in every now and again. There was a 20 versus 20, times 5 of that. And then there's the version 3 of 50 versus 50 at the moment. So it gives you a bit of an idea. There's different game modes in that. There is one map, which is basically the same map every time, so you know exactly where certain things may be on the map here and there. It does get changed gradually over time, and I guess from season to season. Now, with the challenges, you get a whole sort of group of challenges that you can do for free. But I would say if you are into your challenges, then the battle pass will be for you. Here in Australia, it's about actually $15, which isn't so bad. And I think it's probably worth your money if you do play Fortnite regularly. And you get experience bonuses, you get a whole bunch of, cosmetic stuff. And it doesn't affect the game whatsoever. So all this is optional. You can still play the game for free and enjoy that type of stuff, which is fantastic. And of course, you use the V-Bucks that you can purchase. You can go up to $150, which is a bit crazy. And you can get items, things like different pickaxes and clothing and air launchers and all sorts of funny, cute things. And emotes too, the whole Fortnite dancing. You can do different sort of dance moves and things like that, which is all very much fun. So how does it compare to PC and other versions and that? Well, Fortnite plays pretty much the same. It is what it is. It's the full package. The only downside is it doesn't have the Save the World mode, and Epic Games seems to be a bit tight-lipped on if that's going to be coming along or not. But to be honest, everyone plays the Battle Royale freebie in the game. That's what made Fortnite so popular. So, and in handheld mode, it plays pretty well. There is a little bit of battery drain due to it being online all the time and all that sort of stuff. But in docked mode on the TV, it plays really well. The Switch Pro controller is fantastic for it. And I think it plays really well, Fortnite overall. So I'm pretty happy with it. The only downside is because I linked my Epic Games account, which you can do, to my PS4, I need to make a second account, and that's due to Sony's buggeries. So that is not a good thing for those who did that. So you have to, start up a second account. I'd say that there will be more pressure on Sony to do something about that now. So it's all cross platform with Xbox and PC and iOS and Android and, all that sort of stuff. So that's very good for those who have friends on other, consoles and PC and things like that. So I've noticed just playing with other Switch players that a lot of people are still trying to learn how to play this game. So that's sort of the advantage that I'm sort of getting at the moment. I've gotten a whole bunch of kills, which is fantastic, and getting through the game. And it's a little bit wonky with the handheld at times, but I feel like that's okay. I'll just get used to it. I think everyone is trying to get used to playing Fortnite on the handheld mode, and probably docked mode would be probably easier, I would say, if you want to see the finer details and try to do your sniping and things like that. But I think overall, this is a pretty good package by Epic Games. It's the most popular game around, and it's now a perfect match with the most popular video game console slash handheld around too. So let's head back to the Ninja News desk and see what my final thoughts were. So what do I think of Fortnite? Fortnite's a bit of a hard game to sort of give it out of 10 because it's a free game. So I'm pretty much going to give it, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I can't really see many flaws with it. I know that traditional first-person shooters don't like the game and all that sort of stuff, but with the building mechanics and things like that, it does make it a bit of a unique game. It's got its own style going around it, the Fortnite dancing, the animations, things like that, and people enjoy it. Of course, I wouldn't get so addicted to the cosmetic stuff because it really doesn't make any sense. And it's really, I think the most fun is going around as a squad with your friends and buddies and that. And I will be able to do that with all my Nintendo buddies. So this is a great game for people to pick up. It's all free. You don't have to really pay a cent. If you do, I'd say get the battle pass and, get some cosmetic stuff and just, mix and match clothing, I would say. If you start getting outfits in the item store, that's when things start to get pretty expensive. And I probably suggest not to, unless you're the biggest Fortnite fan around and you don't care. So, that's it for me, and I shall see you later on.